Sooner than I thought it would be. Recharge for some food. Ready for some more. Just for a little bit. To be honest, I just wanted to play a little bit extra, and we'll see how far we get. Let's have some Sprite. A little bit flat, but still good to drink. Okay, let's see what we have to do here. Our army has its full movement. It is kind of diminished compared to how it was, but we only have some basic demon armies to fight between here and there. So let's move up. Spore the way. Essentially clear the path. I wonder... Probably best not to waste it for the moment. Also up to 3 points of damage reduction per round. And now we want to do this though. Won't finish you off. We'll do that. Nice. Some damage there. Finish them off. Ooh. Really? High morale. Nice. Effectively, no losses. Predators stumbled upon a group of ragged, exhausted scouts. They set out on a patrol mission deep into the Whirlwind, but then, when Canabras was attacked, they found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scouts' spirits remained high, and they readily joined the commander's forces. Having defeated the enemy, the Crusaders scatter across the battlefield in search of trophies. Officers keep an eye on the process, so that all available trophies go to the treasury and not end up in the pockets of lucky soldiers. So we have 7 rangers. Can we merge you? Can you fit an extra person in your party? No. Longbow +1, 16, damage 13 to 20. So they do a lot more damage than our archers, but there's a lot less of them. So 7 times 20 is 140. 80 times 11 is essentially just over 800. So our archers more effective at the moment. In truth, should probably replace the clerics. And just do it that way. Let's see how that goes. Set Army 1, we'll send back. Just to meet up with our reinforcements. Crusader Army 2 on the other hand. Can we win this one? I think we can. Let's set this up for 3 rounds. Now you should be able to actually do some damage. continue doing it. Picking them as much as possible. Hopefully finish those off. Yep, they're going straight for that just to make him switch to melee. Pretty smart. Though, to be honest, I'm not going to very last very long against us. Move you down there. Leave you to do this. And then to finish it off. And because we didn't exceed the limit on infirmary, I managed to get all of them back. Which is pretty lucky, to be honest. A Crusader unit advancing north encountered a cultist band and eliminated it. The Servants of the Abyss had been transporting prisoners of war to Dresden. The remains of the garrison from Vera left Ford, which had been captured by the demons. Exhausted and wounded, the warriors adamantly refused to depart for the relative safety of Canabras, and instead asked to join the commander's forces. The Scottish Crusaders escorted the Sunstorm from the west, lasted only a few minutes, but then natural lightning made up of electricity, flames, acid and ice, left several soldiers dead. The use of which the forces of nature brutally claimed lives of the Crusaders has demoralized the Crusaders. The outpost of Vera Ford, which trails the western Southern crossing, and is of strategic importance, has been taken. The corals are destroyed, and the commander's army is able to operate on both sides of the river. Which is good. Let's have you join back up. More rangers. So level you up. Yes, please. And with that, we can actually wait for our clerics to come back. I was going to send them back to wait for reinforcements, but perfectly honest, they can just sit there for a while. Our main group still has a lot of things to do on this side, but, you know, for now, we are fine. Our hard campsite's been cleared. Let's go this way. A random encounter on someone. Randomly encounter someone on the road. Through the mist, you spot the flickering flames of a campfire. Three figures, wrapped in crusader cloaks, are huddled next to it. A stout, smiling dwarf, a brash, dark-haired halfling, and a delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog, and promising warmth and rest for your tired legs. Noticing you, the halfling's hand jerks towards his weapon. Then he relaxes. Hey, it's the commander herself. Don't just stand there, have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp today, you might as well dry off at least. With an amicable gesture, he passes you a large mug that smells of freshly brewed tea. Who are you? Frontline scouting party. A senior sent us ahead to look for ambushes. We've been walking all day, so we've made a bivouac. A bivouac? Go ahead. Help yourself to some tea. It's an honor for us to be sharing a campfire with the commander. We rolled so badly. The dusty boots, the patched cloaks, and the muskets lying next to the campfire all look serious as seasoned scouts. A broad smile blossoms on Celia's face. I never thought we'd run into such jovial company out here. I don't suppose you guys have anything stronger than tea in your canteens. Catching the halfling's conspirator look, she smiles even brighter. Looks like these three have chosen their campsite wisely. You see no tracks, and hear no signs of demons. It's the perfect place to rest and relax. It's quiet here, alright. As the grave, I don't know why, but I don't like the feel of this place. It makes my scales stand on end. What are your names? Proudly lifting his chin, which bears a white scar, the halfling says, I'm Sergeant Willem, the leader of this gang of daredevils. You can tell by Willem's appearance that he's a fighter. He sports a nose that's been broken more than once, well-fitting gear, a gusty spark in his eyes. All the hallmarks of a feisty, courageous warrior. The dwarf grunts and grins. Why would you call our hero squad a gang, Willem? I'm Tran, foot soldier, cook, quartermaster, and mother hen of this lot. And the one who set up the tent is Ansi. For Ansi. Given that she doesn't have the muscle to drive a stake into the ground. With a smirk, Tran glances at the woman, who immediately turns red in the face. The sweet and terribly young cleric opens her mouth to say something, but shuts it immediately, and blushes even more. Finally, she mutters sheepishly, I'm Ansi. At your service, Commander. Aren't you scared? Camped out here in enemy territory? The dwarf gives you a disapproving sidelong glance. You wound me, Commander. I've walked many roads. I know a good spot for a camp when I see one. Even if a whole column of cultists marched by, they wouldn't think of checking this place. In the meantime, we would watch quietly and count every last one. Thoroughly embarrassed, Ansi drops a serious tone and comments in Tran's direction. You and your boasting. Her two comrades greet her remark with a burst of laughter. Well, since you're offering. You bet we're offering. The halfling moves with such deftness that you barely notice the warm mug of tea that appears in your hands. The tea's fragrance is gorgeous. Where did you get such enchanting tea? I can tell the commander knows more about cooking than some. Tran leans over to you and says weightily, It's cat's holly. I bought it from a merchant from Abbasalam. With every coin though, eh? Druids are not always particularly imaginative when it comes to naming plants. Frog's grass, bear's moss, tiger sundew. Looks like there's a cat's holly as well. Take a sip. From the very first sip, you feel sweet warmth spread through your body. The drink drives away the chill in your bones. Blessed silence, which every soldier knows to treasure, settles in your mind. Nancy stutters as her gaze drifts away. Amanda, if you don't mind, I could heal your wounds and maybe cast a fortifying spell. Nancy, when speaking with the commander, remember to breathe. You'll choke at this rate. You three really seem to have a good banter. Nancy, her face deep red, shoots Tyrion a furious look and flashes him a surprisingly nasty expression. For a moment, her mouth appears as though it's filled with sharp teeth, and her blushing skin is nothing more than a layer of powder caked over a lifeless grey skin underneath. But you blink, and the illusion is gone. You said it, Commander. I'd like to see the Joker who put it into Tran so that he could woo ladies like that. The fairy sex just love men with a good sense of humour, don't they, Tran? Bell's comment makes Tran blush in turn. Something's not right. Attack. Smoking brazenly, the halfling licks his lips with a surprisingly long, pustule-covered red tongue. Ha! Would you look at that? She didn't buy it. Enough of this masquerade then, everyone. No more games. Poisonous foam bubbles in your stomach, and, retching painfully, you vomit up the vile liquid you ingested. The figures by the fire ripple and transform. Three grey-haired and dark-skinned elves watch you with mocking sneers. Their twisted, grimacing faces look demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialize. They are all just as loathsome and unsettling. The campfire emits a specifically sweet, intoxicating smell, and in the squat kettle you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in disgusting, boiling slurry. Who are you? The one who is appearing to be the halfling villain makes a face, mimicking you in an obnoxious voice. Who are you? We are servants of Lord Discari, and you are the pitiful insect that got caught in our web. The wolf who is masquerading as the cleric Ansi gives you a lecherous smile, dejectedly dragging her tongue along the edges of a dagger. Would you like, sweet little Ansi? Did you want to play with her in your tent? You monsters! Celia looks at those who appeared to be trusted allies a moment ago with open disgust. How did I not see you for what you were right from the start? Dumb paladin. You really think your ability to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady Anamora taught us a long time ago how to trick the likes of you. Ways to conceal the evil in one's heart are not a recent invention. Your Anamora deserves no credit for devising them. What was the point of this charade? Lady Anamora desires your head, and will gladly deliver it. The elf, whose voice is Tran, was so convincing, let's add a repulsive snicker. Attack. You will think I'm at your mercy? We'll see who the real prey is. I love it when prey tries to fight back.
Save the last one for me.
Okay, so what have we been affected with? Curse of Weakness. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. I'm not sure if I have anyone that can actually cure the curse at the moment. Spellbook. Darian. The spell magic might work. But I believe it's a 4th level spell. Yeah, remove curse. We can try, at the very least. Overall, our commander isn't in the best spot. Several people up there. First things first, we need to deal with some of these. Tran will deal with itself.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And so he's been dealt with. Yep, that's not gonna work. Oh, it's worth a shot.
The light take you!
Okay, we're gonna need some CC here, to be honest. Weapon might work.
I'll cut you wide open.
We've been caught in an ambush. It's quite dangerous now. Need to defeat their forward members first. Otherwise I'm going to be backtracking all day.
You won't survive me.
Really? These have spell resistance as well? And it's only 10. How did you not win?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
They need a lot of crits. Ah, these are technically elves.
Continue fighting, everyone.
Trying to.
The spirits demand your blood.
Release a fireball. Though, you probably have a lot of evasion. Okay. Move you there.
Endure this!
Okay. Let's do a bless. Two members down. None of. Oh, one of them down.
Into the fray!
Magnus uses spell combat with range attacks. Is it interesting? Buffs at the moment. 5-foot step.
Make every strike count.
Okay, trans down. Let's summon some extra fodder. They won't do any damage, but they will be a distraction for a little bit.
The light take you!
Fortunately, I believe this one has evasion, so we actually
You are
have to attack
today's
them.
sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
One more. Right
Out
here.
of my sight.
There we go. Dogs didn't even last a turn.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
These are all knife masters, aren't they? Yep. Which health do they have? 14. So this actually shouldn't be as hard as I think. The knife masters, on the other hand, level 5 rogues.
You won't survive me.
Slowly getting the initiative back, so to speak.
I will see to your demise.
Into the fray!
Go for their hearts!
Well, the dog actually gets a kill.
Endure this.
These crosswomen, low level as well. No, they're actually quite high. Starting out. Really? Natural 1. Ah. How much time do you have left in that now? 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
The light take you!
I'll cut you wide open!
I'm the dragon of the evil. We need to sleep, not much else.
Make every strike count.
There we go.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood!
At least the curse is worn off by now.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nicely done. Darren needs to come up and heal our commander. Might get there in 1 turn, but we'll get close.
Into the fray!
Let's heal ourselves. Let's move here as close as we can. And then shoot with lightning.
You won't survive me.
Nicely done. You need to finish healing them.
The light take you!
Endure this! See that?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
And with that, we've survived the ambush. Barely,
I welcome your company.
but we have. Two of those, one of these. And also back to full health. Now let's see if they had anything interesting on them. Composite iron masterwork, composite longbow. Cold iron masterwork, composite longbow. Nice. Some reagents, nothing too fancy.
Yet another obstacle.
Ah, so there's more. Not too many more, but some.
You are today's sacrifice!
Make every strike count.
Yep, we're gonna just run you over here.
Surrender or else!
No glory without risk.
Go for their hearts!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Two down, one left. Really? Are you still going after him? Okay.
Too late for apologies.
The light take you.
I'll cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
I found, something.
A bunch of random items. Nothing too interesting. Any more stuff up here? Any more enemies? No. And there's an area exit there. Short of that though. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Just a little bit of experience. Let me just pour myself another drink here. Oh, sorry if I bumped the microphone. There we go. Five to quick save. And continue on. Nightingale Grove. Hopefully this is not too far above me. Get your hands off that. It's mine. Yours? Well, watch me. Wait, someone's here. Run. Nobody's running. Draw weapons and fight, you cowards, or I'll cut you down myself. Looks like we've come across a group of robbers. To be honest, you have to have a bunch of balls to fight in this area. And once again, I wish I had Fireball. Soon, Ember, soon. Soon you'll have the power to lay them all low. Now though.
Endure this!
Not gonna get close.
The spirits demand your blood.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Really? You had to get a critical hit?
Make every strike count.
There we go. Come on. Ah, there you are. 4 attacks.
This pain is excruciating.
Still alive. Albeit just barely.
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray! The light, take you!
Ooh, that's game over. Didn't realise that was an alchemist. Let's try this again. Skip the cutscene. Start the fight. Got some pretty unlucky crits in there. And their leader. He's somewhere in there. The fact they get a drop on us is also quite annoying. So what we're going to do is first off, drop a large AoE right about there. The fact that we didn't get the leader somewhat worries me. Where's their leader? It's definitely within that range. So he's here somewhere. Actually, I have to step away for a moment. We have a quick save here at the moment, so we're going to do this again. Next part. Squizzy. My apologies. See you again soon.